Peace doesn't mean the same thing at every stage of your life, and I don't think we realize until we've lived long enough to feel the difference. There was a time when peace meant being busy, surrounded by people, being liked, and feeling like I was always moving towards something. And back then, quiet felt uncomfortable. If things slowed down, it felt like something was wrong or like I was falling behind. But at some point, usually after life humbles you in ways you didn't expect, peace starts to change its meaning. It stops being about excitement and momentum and starts being about safety, about stability, about waking up without that heavy feeling in your chest and being able to move through your day without constantly bracing yourself. Peace becomes coming home and actually being able to exhale. It becomes having conversations that don't drain you, relationships that don't require you to over-explain yourself, and a life that doesn't constantly pull you into survival mode. And that's when your idea of a rich life changes too. For me, it's not about money anymore. It's not about status or how impressive something looks from the outside. A rich life is one where my mind feels calm more often than not, where I don't need days to recover from my own life, where I'm not constantly adorning myself just to keep up with expectations that were never mine to begin with. But the part people don't always talk about is that peace usually comes after loss. You don't stumble into it accidentally. You go through things that force you to choose it, and you lose people who only knew how to access that version of you that overextended. You disappoint others by choosing yourself. You make decisions that look boring or confusing to people who haven't lived through what you've lived through. And once you've experienced chaos, once you've felt what it's like to not have peace, you become very clear on what you're no longer willing to tolerate. This clarity is what drives my decisions now, not urgency, not fear of missing out, and not proving anything to anyone. I find myself asking a much simpler question. Will this cost me my peace? And if the answer is yes, it doesn't really matter how good it looks on paper or how much sense it makes to everyone else. And on the days when hope feels low, when things feel heavy or uncertain, this is what I come back to. I remind myself that peace isn't something I'm waiting for. It's something I've already fought for, something I've protected, something I've rebuilt after losing it. So if your life looks quieter now, if your goals feel simpler, or if what you want doesn't look the way it used to, that doesn't mean you're settling. It means you've learned what actually matters to you. And once you know what peace costs, you'll do whatever it takes to protect it.